Alright, we back with another video. I'm gonna be honest, when it comes to these build videos, the guard builds, I'm not gonna lie, I used to go crazy on the guard builds. Y'all don't mess with the guard builds as much. When I do a big man build, y'all go crazy. So we gonna splurge on y'all with a big man build today. We gonna give y'all the inside big at the end for it, but the popper version is the one. Now, I'm gonna be honest. Really what set it off was when I was just testing builds. I was like, man, this is gonna be crazy, but I feel like people gonna be trying to hate on it because of the hype. But then our winner gets one day, and I was like, yeah, it's time. So yeah, today we're gonna be giving y'all this build. This probably, not even probably, for sure more of a part build, for sure more of a power forward / lock build. But I'm telling y'all, the cat breakers on it gets crazy. So yeah, make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new. Y'all want more of these? Let's hop into it. Let's hop into it, man. Young and Mim, hand and number, up to you. But if you don't know, you may never know. Let's just hop into it. We're gonna be power forward. Let's go power forward. Now, the reason why I think a lot of people gonna hate on the build is the height. In my opinion, do I think it's better than this 6'7"? My opinion, I'ma say it up front, no. So if you haven't seen the 6'7", compare and contrast this and that one to see which one you would probably want to make more. So I'm not trying to tell people to just spin VC without checking it, because I'm giving y'all multitudes of big man builds. You pretty much change what you want to change. Everything I drop is a template. Use your bread on your whatever you do wisely, because this game don't play about it. But let's hop into it. 6'6", when it comes to the weight, 261. When it goes to the weight and the wingspan, now you're gonna go max wingspan. And yes, 6'6" is the reason why I was saying what I was saying. I'm gonna be real with you. If I was honest with you, man, 6'6" does seem a little short. When you play against it in the park, it make you question some things, because they do some things that like you just don't really expect the big man to be able to do. Like switching is not even a problem, not even a considerable problem. They want to switch. They're way faster than pretty much every big you're gonna go against, like significantly. And yeah, but I personally rather the 6'7", because when you go against those taller builds, I be locking those. It's a struggle with the 6'6" so far, but I haven't got the badges on it. That's what I'll say. When you get the badges, what I'm gonna show you guys you can do on it, you probably be fine, but you don't get as good of badges as the 6'7" too. So I'll say that as well. But let's hop into it. 6'6", 261, 7'2" wingspan. Now, when it comes to making the build, you gotta make it exactly how I did, because you want to be able to make it for the cat breakers. I might have an inside at the end if you want to be an inside, but I don't know if I could, you know what I'm saying, tell you to make an inside on this, because it is a little undersized. Now, 84 driving up, that's so you can be able to get the contact dunk alley-oops. You're not really worried about too much else. When it comes to the standing dunk, same thing as I did on my 6'7", 40 standing dunk. If you know, you know, you're going to stand it dunk at a really high rate. I never really get blocked. The only issue you probably worry about is missing, but that rarely happens. And there's just some games where nothing just goes your way. But for the majority of the time, it's very consistent for me. It may not be consistent for you, but it is very consistent for me. So that's pretty much the finishing. We gonna move on. 3 ball. You're gonna have a 73 3 ball. If you see my set 6'7", it's one higher than that. I have a 72. On this one, I have a 73. So 6'6", 261, 7'2" with a 73 wingspan, and it's a popper. Free throw for 5v5, we only have a 60, so it's not like we going high. But yes, we have a 73. So you probably like, bro, we finna have a lot of playmaking, huh? Nah, you gonna have a 75, but like with a 65 ball handle. You'll stay tuned for the speed of ball. Then when it comes to the defense, now the defense is where it really kind of shapes form. Because on the steal, you could go lower on this. I'm going to be honest with this new patch. Because I made this build originally before the patch. But 94 steal. You get Hall of Fame interceptor. You can go +5 on the steal. You get 99 steal. You see what you can do there with the glove and the interceptor. That's just what it is. But yeah, 94 steel is just what I have on the build. I think having 94 steel on a big, it's almost better to have it on a big than a lot, because when people are doing them back doors and you're playing up in the roll, in the pick and roll, you can play the pick and roll and you can play the back door. Think with your noggin, where your brain cells. I'm just saying, like, he's spitting. Then when it comes to perimeter defense, because you are going to be in the pick and roll, you got to sometimes switch out on the guard, 85 perimeter defense, so you can get contest and you can get bumpy. Subject to change on the bumpy, just stay tuned though. Then when it comes to the block, you don't really get that much. That's really the issue with the 6'6" isn't the height. It is the block. Because you only can get an 80. And the reason why it's an issue is because the paint patroller can only go to bronze. You can do the max badge +1. It can go to silver. It is a tier 2 badge. But at the same time, I think on the 6'7", it's a tier 2 badge. And it's already silver. So in my opinion, I think that's the reason why I'd probably rather the 6'7". But with that being said, the interior defense is not slacking. We got 82 interior defense. Then when it comes to the rebound, we actually have a 92. Maxed it all the way out to 92 off the rip. And then to go alongside, we have a 74. Now, I have another version of how you could do the rebound. This is not supposed to be this. It rose that because of something else. But yeah, I have another way you can do the rebound. You can go like 87 here and then go 80 here. But if you go 80 here, it raises the close shot, which is expensive. It's actually more expensive to raise the close shot to 70 than it is to raise the defense rebound to 92. So that's why I just go 74 on the offensive and then 92 on the defensive. And I'm telling you, you will snag on this build. You will snag on this build. Stay tuned. Do not sleep. Then when it comes to the agility, now this is a really big difference compared to the 6'6" and the 6'7". On the 6'7", I have like a 70-something agility. I think just to be able to have the silver badges for perimeter, so it's probably like 76. We have an 83. Strength. We have a 91 strength. I could have got this higher, to be honest, by the way. But I have a 91 strength. That's what I have. But you can raise this with cap breakers, but I have a 91 strength. Then to go alongside that, for the speed, I have an 85 speed. Then to go alongside that, I have an 89. Did I raise that too? I thought I had an 80. Oh, no. I see what the problem is. Okay, yeah, I have an 89 vertical, and that's the build. So top to bottom, this is what the build looks like. A very underrated thing about this build is the speed ball. You actually get a 70 speed ball, which allows you to have lightning lunch, bronze on a big man build, and you get Zion, which is one of the best dribble styles in the game. And that's the big man build. But all in all, the issue I have with the 6'6", the only issue, I don't think the rebounding from playing on it is not an issue. The interior defense is only an issue because of the paint patrol. And if you play this game, interior defense is it's a skill gap. But on this game, RNG is ridiculous. So sometimes the skill gap not even enough. And then to already go along with the RNG, the skill gap, you playing with bronze paint patroller. But now that you got the strength, look at all the stuff that you get. You get post lockdown to silver, paint patroller to bronze. So, bro, I'm telling you, outside of this one badge, and yes, you can raise it to silver. Outside of this one badge, I'm telling you, this build is crazy to play on. It's just this one badge. If you could get over an 80 block on a 6'6" build, I'm telling you, bro. If you could get an 84 block, an 84 block would change everything on this build. But you can't. You just can't. That's the only issue. I'm telling you, that is genuinely the only issue on this build. But yeah, that's a pretty big issue. It's just say what it is. It's just a pretty big issue. Now, with that being said, I gotta give y'all the inside at the end of the video. But similar to shades of Tari Eason, Sean Marion, Draymond Green is definitely a Draymond Green type build with the way he has the switchability, the playmaking ability, and all that. And the build comes out as, what else would it be? A switchable lockdown defender. Now, I will be giving y'all its own video for the 6'7" as an inside, because I do think the 6'7" is just the better meta build. But when it comes to cap breakers, you can go crazy on the 6'6". But that interior defense, I do think that with the interior defense patch, the interior defense on this build, you can get away with it. Like, you will get stops, but I don't think you can play with it on 5s. That's what I'm saying more so. In park, you'll be fine. But on 5s, no. Stage, you'll be perfectly fine with this. Park, you'll be perfectly fine. 5s, again, I don't know. Now, if you want to just be a back end, where you just playing the pick and roll with this, you'll be fine. But when you get switched onto like them 7-foot insides or something, it's gonna be tough for you. It's just all I'm gonna say. But yeah, that's the build. Y'all do want more of these, I will be putting another alternate at the end of the video. So like the video, subscribe. Y'all do want that 6'7" inside, which I do believe is the actual best inside big in the game. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Without further ado, it's your boy Fitz. I'm out of here, man.
I got digital dash, came right with a I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!
Alright, before we go into the inside, I do want to show y'all the cat breakers I did do. I'm not finished upgrading the build, as you can see, but I do play on the build. Because you see what I upgraded? My driving dunk, my close shot, my standing dunk, my 3-ball, my pass accuracy. Haven't upgraded the ball handle because that's not really important. My speed ball, my defense, my rebounding, and all my physicals. Look at my cat breakers though. And that's why I said this build gets really stupid. Because I get 90 speed with 90 vertical. And I'll show you guys just for reference what I did on my 6'7" for the cat breakers. Just so you can see. But yeah, 90 vertical with 90 speed on a big man build is insane. And then for reference, this is what I did on my 6'7". Now I did troll it because, shout out to 2K, but we only knew that there was gonna be cat breakers on builds for the rep system. We had a full season where there was no cat breakers. Season 2, they said, let's just go ahead and give you guys cat breakers, where there will be more cat breakers throughout the year 2. So yes, I put the cat breaker on steel because, like I said in the video, you can do cat breaker for steel to get it to 99. So I'm like, I'm gonna just start that. So the next one, when I get my next one and go +4, then I have one left over. But now I'm at a dilemma where I guess I can still do that because now I have a 90 strength where I can get that +1. But if I would have just did those 2 there to strength, I would have had 91 strength. And at 91 strength, I would have got badges. But I did go 96. But I couldn't go that 5 on speed. I couldn't go that 5 on vertical. It just wasn't as easy. I needed that rebound just more. And with 96 rebound, I'd be snagging on this build. Snagging. But yeah, 91 strength would have been way better than going 95 steel. Because I get nothing at strength at steel. And I get nothing at 90 strength. So I'm just in the middle of both because 2K just decided, hey, we're going to just start dropping seasons with cat breakers. But yeah. Alright, so with all the cat breaker stuff aside, let's just hop into the build and customize what we already just did. Let's get into the inside. Power forward, 6'6", 261, 7'2". If the cat breaker part alone didn't sell you on it, I just don't think the build's for you, brother. But yeah, I know it's gonna become as like 6'6" big. What are we doing? 6'6" big. Don't bring that build around me, brother. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, gang. I'm not gonna lie, gang. Brother. Alright, but yeah, let's just lower all this. We're gonna have everything else pretty much the same. So playmaking, pretty much the same, but we actually gonna end up with a 77 here. I don't know why we had 77. I guess for strong handle. I don't know if that's what it was for or not. Then for speed ball, because we're actually gonna have an 89 here. Then when it comes to the vertical, we're gonna have a 90. Then when it comes to the strength, we're going to have a 95. Now, everything else is the same. Like I said, I originally had 80 offensive rebound and 87 defense rebound, but there's no point in doing it like that when I can do it like this and save on it. Now, I may do it like the other way because I am going to be raising the close shot, but you'll see. So we're going to have an 87 driving dunk. Then to go alongside that, we're going to have a 90 standing dunk. Then to go alongside that, we're going to have an 87 post control. But like I said, I wanted to see if I could do it this way first, and we couldn't. So what we're going to actually do now is 87, 80, with 82. And now we have the same build that we made for the inside. Now, when it comes to the cat breakers, it's pretty solid and obvious what you're going to do. Can you go 99 strength? You can go 99 strength on this build. So that's one cat breaker, but that's only 4. You can go +5 on this off defense rebound to get that go. I would probably do that first. I'll probably go +5, then go. I don't know what you would do for the 1, but you know, you can do whatever you want. But you got all this defense, you got this rebound, and people gonna think because you are 6'6" that you can't score on the inside. So you have an 87 post control. So if they ever switch the guard on you, you can just post them up and just put them in the rim. You got a 90 standing dunk. You don't get contact dunk, big man contact dunks, but I'm telling you, contact dunks is overrated this year. Just do the ability to just do the dunk itself is enough. I'm telling you. Like you'll get hit more out of a contact dunk this year than a regular dunk. I promise you. With a person with 99 driving dunk, I promise you. Now, does it happen as much on 99 driving dunk as that 87 driving dunk? No. By no means. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just telling you, that's just how it works this year. Now, with driving dunk, you do have an 87, so you do have the driving contact dunks. That's just what it is. And you have an 82 close shot. If you played the interior this year, close shot and driving layup is almost more important than driving dunk and standing dunk. I just know for a fact that with timing, with the what's it called, no timing stuff on, you will make layups really high frequency no matter what your layup is. Until you get to like that 90 plus area where you really don't miss too much. When you start getting stuff like physical finisher gold is when you start going crazy. But yeah. Now, this is the inside version. I'm gonna be honest, the inside version, bro, if you're struggling to shoot on your popper, by all means, make the inside version, because I'm gonna be honest, the inside version gets a little ridiculous. But when I drop that 6'7", y'all gonna see me out here with the 6'7". Hey, now, let me know in the comments down below. Only the real gonna make it to this deep in the video. Let me know, should I start back doing the sub sessions? If you remember the sub sessions, I would always be on my inside, and I would just try to see what y'all look like. It would be bad. I ain't gonna lie, y'all would look pretty bad. But I may need to come back with the sub sessions, bro. We ain't did those in a while. But yeah, y'all want the sub sessions, put it in the comment down below that y'all want the sub sessions. I'll bring them back. I will be dropping the 6'7" inside very soon, kind of like I did the inside earlier. And then I gave y'all the 6'7" popper. I gave y'all the popper and the inside for the 6'6", because I don't know how I'm gonna get away with dropping an inside 6'6" build on its own. So I'm gonna just do it here. But we will be dropping a 6'7" inside very soon. Just make sure to like the video. Y'all saw my cat burgers for my 6'7". Y'all saw my cat burgers for my 6'6". Y'all saw my inside 6'6". Y'all saw my popper 6'6". What more can I show you guys? Like the video, subscribe if you're new. Y'all want more content on the way. Without further ado, man, it's your boy Fitz. I'm out to be, man.